Alright, what's up guys? How's it going? I feel like doing a technical analysis for Bitcoin. So someone asked me an interesting question today. Philakone, what kind of volume do you trade and what are your fees? Well, I'm pretty transparent guys, and you guys know the majority of my profits, right? So every month, right now I'm trading about $1.4 million in volume. Okay, that means volume, not how much I made. So you guys can also do the math very easily as well, which we can do together, okay? You guys know my average position sizes, right? My average position size is about 15 to 20K. So if you take 1,423,000 and you divide it by, say, an average of, say, I don't know, 15K to sell or buy and 15K to sell, right? So that's 30K a trade. So you take that, divide by 30,000 a trade, I've made about 47 trades, right? Doesn't mean I won all of them. Let's say I won 8% of them times 0.8, right? And let's say each one, because it's 30K trade, right? I'm going to average about, say, 1% of that. But we'll shoot for low end. We'll shoot for about 0.8 of 300. So it's or 30K, which is about 240 profit. So that seems like it makes sense, right? 9K profit with a $1.4 million volume with an 80% win rate with a 30K position size with an average win of a 0.8% scalp. So there you go. As transparent as it gets. Let's get on with the technical analysis for Bitcoin. What position am I in right now? 0. I've already taken my trade for the day for 190 American profit. Yesterday finished off the day at 400 about. So I'm having a pretty good like 400, 500, 600 American 48-hour period. But now I don't plan to trade much until I find the next setup, which I haven't been able to find yet, okay? So let's do this, guys. From scratch. Every time we do from the beginning. This is on Binance, all right? First thing that we do is draw a support and a resistance, okay? This is going to be a really quick technical analysis. Do you guys see this right here? Bam. Conforming pretty nicely, I would say, right? I'm just going to assume something like that for now with parallelity, right? Something like that. Oh man, my mind's went completely somewhere else right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely forgot I was doing a technical analysis. I forgot. Oh, geez. Sometimes I'm really silly. So what we see is support or resistance, 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 right? This is the first point which we had no idea. But as soon as these two form right there, this guy and that guy right there, we're like, okay, that's clearly some sort of resistance point. And now another thing that I want to do is I want to draw another line right here, okay? I want to draw just like that. Something like that. I want to demarcate a lower or a higher range as well, okay? Where this region right here would be considered some bear trapped regions. So I'm basically drawing off of here. Then I'm making another parallel channel coming down like that, okay? Just to see if it would hit here first, which is about 57.22. As much as we do technical analysis, right, it's more like evaluating what we see is has a high probability play. So what we're trying to do as a day trader or swing trader is basically hunt for setup all the time. And right now, we're going to go through a series of different bearish divergences that we possibly see. And we're also going to see an Elliott wave count as well, right? So this is a pretty odd count in my opinion thus far. No one can really get this count dead on. It's very bone crushing to actually even try it. All right, guys, ready for this? It is a very weird count. I'm telling you, man, like such a weird count. So many people have counted it like that. 1, 2, and that's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm calling this 3 right now as well. And 4 is, who knows, probably going to test there first, to be honest. I mean, this could be very reasonable as well, okay? Where this channel ends up holding, where it makes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the way that I'm looking at Elliott wave right now is like this is my main count, okay? And then I'm also seeing like this. Right? 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this channel or flat makes the 5th subwave for the 3rd wave going up. And we got 5 right here as well, where the first wave is often the longest and not the shortest for an ending 5th wave diagonal that finishes like that. So these are called bearish rising wedges because they're bearish. Okay, they make this kind of wedge pattern right here, where it makes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the ending one, right? And bam, you got 5, and then this has got to break down, honestly. You look at the 12-hour as well, okay? The 12-hour size not really getting much higher. Look at the daily as well. It's like pretty much the exact same point right now as well. Sure, today we stepped upwards a little bit, but what I think will happen is there's probably going to be a throwover, like right around the 6K regions, maybe a little higher, maybe even, hold on, where am I at right now? What was the high for here? I forget. Okay, around 6K, yeah. Like, I think around 6K, 6100, we're going to get this crazy resistance. I mean, look at here, just as an example, right? It looks like we're going to break out of it every single time, and then what happens? We get shut down. This is also setting up for a very nice short opportunity. Just the way it's looking, I can't help but think that, oh man, it's going to be nice to short this later. This is also setting up, right, with lower histogram ticks as well. Getting so much rejection up here at the resistance that I cannot help but think that we're not going to make it through the first time. The people that do think it's going to make it through the first time, they're just permabulls, you know? Look at this setup right here. Man, I'm so tempted to short Bitcoin right now, but not on Bitfinex, just to be clear, because who knows what's going to happen there. You're getting a series of lower lows every time. Unless you guys can prove to me somehow that we're bullish for the next day or two, I would love to listen to you guys. But I'm counting 5 Elliott wave structures for the third subwave. Right? 5 Elliott wave structures for the third subwave. How could you disagree with this? There are bearish signs across the board right now. Someone might argue, oh, it's a bullish candle. And I'd be like, oh, this was a bullish candle too. Oh, this one was a pretty bullish candle too. You know what I'm saying? Like look at here. No, this is a bullish candle. Big up, it was a bullish candle doesn't mean anything. It just indicates the momentum rolling forward, right? And how it's being carried over. In my opinion, it's the instantaneous one that you want to look at as a day trader. You want to look at, hey, is this actually going to come down? Do you guys remember those jokes I used to make last year? Where like they were adult jokes, right? Where every time we have these patterns, what they end up making, right? When it gets to the end, it just has a really large surprise ending. So, my bet, honestly, here, like, I think we are going to get a small rally. We're probably going to test some sort of resistance again. But after that, you know, like maybe 6K at most. And I can't help but think we're going to just fall out to like 5,700 ranges based on all these bearish signs that I'm seeing. 1, RSI. 2, Elliott wave count. 3, bearish rising wedge. 4, volume declining. 5, hitting major resistances. So yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. I do think that 6K will get broken, 62, 64 eventually, but not now. See, me being conservative and being very cautious has really paid off. I would rather be the only person assuming something bearish when there's like, 30 other people that are bullish, right? And I'm the only guy bearish. Hey, maybe if they're all rolling the same way, I'm actually going to offer a difference in opinion. And most of the times I'm right. So I trust I got a lot more than 30 other people going the same way. So guys, the point of this video was just to say that I see 5 bearish counts already. And I see bearishness across the board. A lot of people might be saying things like, oh, Philakone said he called that drop earlier, but it was Binance getting it hacked. Guys, it was a catalyst, okay? It was really a catalyst for it getting hacked at the same time. But we've been seeing bearish signs all across the board. And keep in mind, when I say bearish, I'm talking about for the next day or two. And that's it. So anyways, wanted to keep you guys up to date with my thoughts so far. Other than that, have yourselves a great day. Take care. Bye now.